Welcome to class. So today we are going to learn some more of those important poses. To begin, let's start lying on our backs. And we're relaxing in Shavasana, legs apart, feet flopped out, arms away from your body, palms up, shoulders away from your ears, chin slightly tucked in. Close your eyes and relax. Letting go of any thoughts from your day. Bring your awareness instead into your body, taking note if you're holding tension anywhere. If you are, just mentally sending a message for those body parts to relax. And now bringing your awareness to your breath. You can practice the breath, which we learned in the last class. Inhaling, abdomen rises, chest expands. Exhaling, abdomen falls, chest falls. Again, inhale, abdomen rises, chest expands. Exhale, abdomen falls, chest falls. Keep breathing in this way. Once you can feel that wave of breath and you have the proper technique, you can start to make it less mechanical and less exaggerated. Allow the breath to become softer and more natural. Bring your feet together, raise your arms overhead, stretch, and release. And bring yourself up to sitting. Sitting in a comfortable cross-legged position, back is straight. I'll begin with a mantra to start our class. Sahana bhavatu, sahano bhunaktu, saviryam karavavahai, tejasvinavadhitamastu, ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And welcome to class. And we'll start by warming up our bodies in sun salutations. Come to the front of your mat. Now one little tip here, if you notice when we do our sun salutations that you're slowly creeping back on your mat, just step forward back to your beginning position every time that you start a new round. Okay, so feet together, back is straight, belly button slightly pulled into the spine, chest is lifted, shoulders relaxed. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Again, inhale and exhale, palms together in front of your chest. Inhale, raise your arms up, lengthen, look up, shift forward. Exhale, fold forward. Fingertips down to the mat in line with the toes. Bend your knees any amount you need to do that. Head is relaxed. Step your right leg back. Drop your knee. Look up. Tuck your back toes under. Left leg back. Body in a straight line. Drop your knees. Chest and forehead down. Drop your hips. Slide forward. Look up. Tuck your toes, press into your hands, hips up and heels back. Don't step the feet forward. Step the right foot forward, or if you need to, drop the left first. Pick up the right foot, bring it forward between the hands, look up. Left leg forward, drop your head. Reach your fingertips forward, up, look up. And release on the left now. Inhale and exhale. Coordinate with the breath a bit. Inhale up and exhale, fold. Inhale, left leg back, look up. Right leg back, plank. And exhale, down. Inhale, look up, cobra. Exhale, hips up, heels back. Step the left leg forward, look up. Right leg forward, exhale. Inhale, reach forward, up. Look up, arch back, exhale, release. On the right again, inhale and exhale, palms together. Inhale, reach up, arch back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, right leg back, drop your knee, look up. Left leg back, plank, and exhale, knees, chest, and forehead down. Slide forward, inhale, look up. Exhale, hips up, heels back. Inhale, right leg forward, look up. Exhale, left leg forward, drop your head. Inhale, reach forward, up, arch back. Exhale, arms at your sides. Inhale and exhale, palms together. Inhale, reach up, arch back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, the left leg back, drop your knee, look up. Right leg back, plank. And exhale, knees, chest, and forehead down. Inhale, slide forward, look up. Exhale, hips up, heels back. Inhale, left leg forward, look up. Exhale, right leg forward, drop your head. And inhale, reach forward, up, arch back. Exhale, release. Standing there for a moment, catch your breath. And come back down to your mat. Relax in Shavasana. Legs apart. Feet flopped out to the sides. Arms away from your body. Palms up. Shoulders away from your ears. Chin slightly tucked into your chest. Close your eyes. Taking deep inhalations and long exhalations. Now bring your feet together, raise your arms overhead, stretch and release. Bring yourself up to sitting. So we're going to start with one of the strengthening exercises. This is in preparation for headstand, which we will not be doing in this course, but that you will learn in the Beginner 2 course. So this is for strengthening shoulders, abdomen, and back. So first you take a seated position on your knees. You take the thumbs and put them into the bend of your elbows. Wrap your fingers around your upper arms. From there, you place your elbows down on the mat. Release your hands, link them together. Now you can be doing this with me at home because this one is, I don't need to do a demo first. And then you're going to tuck your toes under. Lift your hips up. You inhale, hinge forward, bring your chin as far forward as you can. Exhale, push back, look at your toes. Inhale forward, exhale back. Continuing on, inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, and exhale back. Drop your knees, and now rest in a child's pose. Forehead is down. You can either bring the arms to the sides, palms up, shoulders relaxed. If that is not comfortable, you can take the hands under the forehead with the elbows deeply bent, or the two fists stacked one on top of the other, forehead down on the mat. Knees can be together or slightly apart. Whatever you can do to make yourself comfortable is most important. We do want to relax the shoulders, so I don't recommend having the arms stretched forward. It just adds tension into the shoulder joint. So elbows bent in whichever position you'd like to take. And this is called child's pose, and it's one of our relaxation poses. Good, now coming back up, we're going to try it again, and I just want to troubleshoot here. So sometimes what happens is, when we go into this position, you find that you're almost in a straight body position when you're going forward. I don't really want you to be doing that because it's less load bearing for your shoulders, and I want you to strengthen your shoulders. So instead, lift the hips up. If you find you're coming too close here, you're too close to a straight body position when you come forward, just step the feet forward a bit. And then try it again. If you can't come to a straight body position, then you're doing it right. Okay? So let's try that again. Bringing the thumbs into the bend of the elbows. Fingers wrapped around the upper arms. Elbows down on the mat. Release your hands. Tuck the toes under. Lift the hips up. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, push back. Now adjusting with those feet if you need to. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale. And the last one, inhale and exhale. Drop your knees, and again, sit back in whatever variation of child's pose you like. Taking some deep breaths to release tension. And now slowly bring yourself up to sitting. Good. So dolphin pose, what I recommend is to do a round of 8 or 10, so forward and back, 8 or 10 times, and then rest in child's pose. And then you can do another round of 8 and 10, or 10, and then rest in child's pose. Or if it's too much, I mean, you could do 5 But that will be good for strengthening the shoulders in preparation for eventual headstand, or just for strengthening the shoulders for your health. Okay, so the next one we are going to do is called shoulder stand, and you can just come into a comfortable seated position while I talk about this one. So shoulder stand is known as the mother of all yoga poses because it has so many benefits. The main benefits that I'll mention today are that it is strengthening for your heart. It helps to stimulate and keep a regulated thyroid. It also helps with veins in the legs. It gives a rest to your veins in the legs. And it stretches your back, your upper back. It strengthens abdominal muscles. So it's got a lot of benefits, and those are literally just the tip of the iceberg. So if you're kind of scared, you heard me say shoulder stand and you're a little bit afraid of that, don't worry. Please trust me, I have done this many times, and so often it is the case that somebody will try a shoulder stand fully believing that they can't do it and really surprising themselves actually that they can. That is most often the case that I find. If you can't get into your shoulder stand, that is perfectly fine too, and I will show you what the option is that you can take instead of your shoulder stand. Okay, so first option is, if you're not doing your shoulder stand, the legs are up and the arms are at the sides. You can hold this position. Okay, so you're still getting the blood rushing from the legs, rest for the veins in the legs, strengthening for the heart. Okay? Now for the shoulder stand. For beginners, I like to say to start up from sitting. Okay, so you can again just keep watching while I demonstrate. But you would start up sitting, and you're going to use momentum to get off the ground. Your hands are at your sides, fingers pointed forward, and you're going to rock back using momentum. As soon as your back comes off the mat, you plant your hands on your back, fingers pointed towards your spine. So it looks like this. Okay? So you're not thinking about lifting the legs up at all, you're just trying to get yourself supported off of the mat. So again, looks like this, fingers pointed forward, I rock back. As soon as my hands come off the mat, my hands are planted on my back. From there, I can straighten the legs, walk the hands up the back, and you walk the hands up the back any amount that you can. This is the final pose, but if you're here today, that's perfectly fine. That's amazing. You're off the ground. You're upside down, off the ground. And then to support yourself better in shoulder stand, the elbows are closer together. Okay? To support that, you bring your knees to your forehead and then wiggle them closer. And then you can walk the hands up the back. To come out, palms come down to the mat, you bend at the waist and slowly roll out. If you fastly roll out, that's fine too. In the beginning, you're just building those abdominal muscles so that you can eventually release the legs down with control. Okay, so let's give that a shot. So even if you don't think you can do it, let's try it. You've got nothing to lose. So coming up to sitting, knees are bent. Hands are at your sides, fingers pointed forward. Now we really have to use momentum. Sometimes if you don't get it the first try, try it again and just keep rocking and rocking until you can rock yourself all the way up. Okay, so let's give it a good rock back, hands onto your back. Good, let's try it again if you didn't get it. Starting up from sitting, get a good rock back, hands on your back. Good, and then straightening out the legs. Or bending the knees in, wiggling the elbows closer together. Good. And then if it's possible for you, walking the hands up the back, coming into the full shoulder stand. Good. If you're still holding it, that's great. You can continue. And then bending at the waist. Bringing your arms to your sides, and as slow as you can, rolling out and relaxing in Shavasana. Legs apart, arms away from your body, palms up, shoulders away from your ears. Close your eyes and take some deep inhalations and long exhalations. Now bring your feet together, raise your arms up and stretch and release. And we'll go into fish pose, which we have practiced before. You roll from side to side, you're tucking the arms under your body, elbows close together, or you can do it this way, elbows close together, sitting on your hands, palms down, legs extended. Pressing into your elbows and forearms. Lift up. If you can look up, that's even better. And drop your head back. Top of the head resting on the mat. Take some deep breaths. And then one more deep breath in. Lift your chin, look up, and exhale, release. If you couldn't lift your chin up, that's fine. Just release the pose, come back to Shavasana, and relax. Now bring your feet together, raise your arms overhead, stretch, and release. And then hugging a knee into the chest, and either rolling to the side or rocking yourself up to sitting. And come all the way up to standing. We'll finish today by bringing the feet together. We're going to do a standing forward bend. This is in Sanskrit called Padahastasana. You inhale, raise your arms up, lengthen your spine, lift your chest, fold forward as far as you can. Keep your knees straight. You can let your arms hang, head hang. If you can grab onto the back of the thighs, grab the thighs. or the calves, or you can bring fingertips or palms down to the mat. Whichever position you're in, make sure that your head is heavy like a bowling ball. Let it pull on the end of your spine. Head, face, shoulders relaxed, and knees are straight. Even if you're not touching the floor yet, that's fine. Just keep your knees straight. Shift your weight slightly forward onto the balls of your feet. Feel that little extra stretch through your calves. Keep holding it wherever you are. And then bending your knees slightly and slowly start to tuck your tailbone under. Roll up through your lower back, middle back, upper back. Shoulders roll back, chin comes parallel to the floor. Top of the head is lifting up, feet are grounded. Just close your eyes and stand there for a moment. Good. And now coming back to your back, we'll rest in Shavasana. Legs mat distance apart, feet flopped out to the sides. Arms away from your body, palms up, shoulders away from your ears, and chin slightly tucked into the chest. And just thinking on the positive benefits of our forward bend, Padahastasana. It's good for digestion, for releasing tension from the lower back, and for bringing oxygenated blood to the brain. Pick up your right foot, a couple of inches off the mat, point your foot, flex, and drop. Left leg up, point, flex, and drop. Squeeze your bum tight, release. Push your lower back down, release. Lift your chest, drop. Shrug your shoulders to your ears. Slide them to your feet, lift the hands up, make fists. Stretch your palms open wide, spread your fingers, palms facing up, release. Slowly roll your head to the right, and then to the left. Head back to center. Squeeze all of your face to your nose. Release. Open your jaw wide, stick out your tongue, roll your eyes up and breathe out. Making any final adjustments if you need to, make sure you're comfortable. And we'll begin with auto-suggestion. Mentally repeating, I relax my feet. My feet are relaxed. I relax my calves. My calves are relaxed. I relax my thighs. My thighs are relaxed. I relax my hips and bum. My hips and bum are relaxed. I relax my whole back. My back is relaxed. relax my abdomen and chest. Abdomen and chest are relaxed. I relax hands, arms, and shoulders. Hands, arms, and shoulders are relaxed. I relax neck, jaw, and cheeks. Neck, jaw, and cheeks are relaxed. I relax eyes, forehead, and scalp. Eyes, forehead, and scalp are relaxed. Entire body is completely relaxed. Relax, relax. And now bring your fingers and toes to wiggle, feet together, raise your arms overhead, stretch, and release. Bring yourself up to sitting. And we'll finish again by chanting Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take a deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.